My people, now welcome, now welcome, my people. You know, say things they happen for grant ecosystem. No be small thing, no. Maybe today we dey hear say grant will take place, and at the end of the day, we know we can't see grant. Make una pay attention, make una listen to what this man talk. This one a congratulation message. Why in the talk congratulation? Make una listen, make una know why in the talk like that. Don't forget say the comment section dey open and make you subscribe if you dey watch this video.
May is past, and with all of his orders and stress, but the Lord has been kind, faithful, compassionate, loving, so great our God, and we appreciate him for everything he has done. As we enter into this defining phase, I urge you as a person to remain calm. Please be still. Be still in spirit, be composed in heart, and be steady in your stance. Because things, though they may appear so silent or slow, to the untrained eye might appear like nothing is working behind closed doors. And now we are firmly positioned in our favor, knowing that what God has in store for us is going to definitely bring it to pass. I see your comments. I see what you pass. I appreciate every single one of you who have really gone a long way to see how much they can appreciate our efforts to bring you regular updates consistently, persistently. I couldn't just be mentioning your names right now. There was one, I can't remember his own name right now, and abroad, who says when he comes back, he would want to really appreciate for all that we do on this channel. Wants to get to know a lot of persons that have been asking for my number, which I have not given, wanting to appreciate. Some asking for my account number, which I never gave. You know, we've seen a lot of prompting from you at different times, and it's just a way of appreciating us. You could just know how much I appreciate you as a person. You are so much a golden trophy in my hands, and I can say, no, I relate to you for all your help, your togetherness. Without you, there can't be a channel. Without you, we can't get this far. So, but behind the curtains, I believe that there are divine interventions that are taking shape. The heavenly hands are at work. In June, I believe that there are going to be strategic alignments, human instruments and financial systems which are going to be orchestrating into divine timing, all converging into a movement that is going to shock the nation. It will definitely send the shock waves to the organs and the spine of every one singular subscriber within this organ, to elevate this community to a new order of greatness. So yes, I call you honorables, beloved honorables. Things are no longer on a standstill. They are not delayed, and they are not denied. They are actually actively unfolding in the most desirable, favorable, and also glorious state for every one of us. I could say that the sound of disbursement is near. There are things that we can't tell you right on the channel because a lot of persons are listening to us, and there are classified information that are not just meant for every ears to hear. You might be prompting for that. It's a normal course. It's a normal phenomenon. But to see, truth be told, I get a source. I also get my own source. And from my reportage, I'm not expected to tell you everything. In journalism, I'm not a journalist, okay? A lot of people have been asking me such a question. Some asking if I studied English. I've had a lot of questions being asked on this platform. Some have said a lot of things, ask questions. Some have said I should go and join CNN, I should go and be reporting for BBC, I should do this, I should do that, you know. But you see, in journalism, there is what is called publishable truth and unpublishable truth. There are some truths that you know that it is the truth, but you got not have to publish it. Because if you do, there are things that could go for that. It is truth, but you don't have to publish it anyway. And there are truths that are unpublishable. So you see, you just have to use your wisdom and understanding to know what you disseminate in time so that we can still be together. Because much more than just the fund that spills within this ecosystem, there is the spirit of unity. There is this spirit of togetherness. There is this spirit. I want to believe that we've come a long way to know more than just this money we want to get. You don't know me from Adam. I don't know you from Adam. But we've come together so much formidable. We've come to understand our temperaments. We've come to understand our level of tolerances at different times. And I believe that this won't be just another disbursement or any kind of disbursement. This is going to be an unprecedented move, a kind of financial outpouring that generations will speak about in seasons to come. Some kind of intervention that's going to shift the narratives, that will restore dignity and also reward patience. It won't come through the noise of men, but through the unseen workings of our God, the Almighty God. He who watches over the righteous, he who hears the cries of the patient, he who honors his word has risen on our behalf. I just believe. And when God moves, see, when God is set to move on a course, those who are not ready to move, he knows how to move them. And some of them, he knows how to bypass them and still move anyway. Yes. So, he who honors his word, I believe he has risen on our behalf. When God is set to do a thing for our people, no force, no Jupiter, no locomotive on earth can hold back what belongs to his people. That's my faith, and that's my belief. The congratulation is going to be earth-shaking. When this happens, and I say when this happens, this congratulation is not going to be ordinary. It will be a blast of joy, a roar of celebration, a sound that's going to echo across communities, across cities, and even through the halls of government. Those who once doubted, those who once mocked on, those who once gave up, they will all witness it and say, truly, the Lord has done great things for them. And so they are glad. This voice at different times I've heard some of you say that way beyond just the fund. I just had to get up in the morning and listen to your voice. It calms my nerves. I've come to develop into situations or into a position where I just want to hear that soothing words, the promises and expectations, the word of God, the promises of God that are sure, yea and amen. You don't know what that means to me, that I could find encouragement with you. Yes, and you are the honorables here. Forget about those ones at the political wing. They are the dishonorable members of the house. You are the honorable members of this platform, and I could see that in you. All right, so honorables, and that's why we are termed princes' seats. That is the place where the princes are in seat. They take their seats. They are in vogue. So it's not just about me personally. It's about you. It's about you. It's about families who are paying, those houses who couldn't feed, those homes who don't even know where the next meal is coming from, those who don't know how to pay their bills. Rentages are there, hospital bills are there, afflictions are there, sicknesses are there, hunger is there, a lot of things that bedeviled people at these trying times. And that's why when this fund is paid, I see you at the dancing floor. Some of you are going to meet me in person, which I believe. I believe that some of you are living very close to me, but you might not know. But you see, let's just wait for the demonstration, because we are moving into what I call the alert phase. And this is not just a phase of speculation. It is not a phase of empty expectations. It's a phase of manifestation, where phones will ring, where divine alerts will visit your phone, where accounts will receive divine credit, and where our spirits is going to leap in holy excitement for joy. And this alert phase will not just affect us, it's going to shake the nation. It's going to trigger a ripple of rejoicing across all states. It's going to touch families. It's going to definitely elevate communities, empower those, inspire our youths. An idle hand is the devil's workshop. Imagine our youths are strong, very strong. But some of them are jobless. Some of them don't have nothing to do. And so they would have to do something, whether right or wrong. You see, that is why when you weaponize poverty, a nation that weaponizes poverty, they don't care. Was it not just this morning? I was reading about the salary of the president. Some of you say, well, I shouldn't go into politics. I'm not a politician. I don't go into politics. I shouldn't talk about, but whatever thing they do affects us. It does. So while we are not with them, we talk about them. I read about the salary of the president. And monthly salary, he gets 1.5 million month-wise, but with a lot of about 17 or 18 humongous, robust, fat allowances running to millions. So, like, I think it was the Internal Revenue or so that publicized that. Let me just get that to you just in a jiffy. All right, so I just want to bring something out here, something of manifest reference. Now, listen to this. Revenue Commission reveals salaries of Nigerian president and governors. According to the commission, the president receives 1.171568 million. In other words, 1,171,568 naira. That is what he receives monthly. Then annually, the president receives 14,058,820 naira. That's annually. Now it says the state governors earn 648,000 approximately monthly, or 7.7 million per year. Now it goes further to say, while the president's basic salary is 1.5 million monthly, the position comes with multiple allowances and benefits, such as hardship allowance. I'm not going through hardship. Hardship allowance 146,000, consistency allowance 732,000, and others tied to responsibilities, travel, and living expenses. Now listen close. I want to bring something of manifest reference from this submission. In total, Nigeria's president is entitled to at least 18 different allowances, covering items like housing, domestic staff, security, medicals, and Esther codes. Now, it says that according to Sahara report, before then, it said, since assuming office in May 2023, Tinubu has traveled to at least 17 countries with government-funded expenses covering flights, accommodation, and security. And according to Sahara reporters, over 36.3 billion. Did you just hear that? Over 36.3 billion naira was spent on international travel in 2024 alone, with local transport costs also running into billions. Did you just hear that? Not hundreds of thousands. You want to break your head here over some grant funds? Now, Yes, is the president of the country is entitled to a lot of, nobody can doubt that. Yes, nobody had to stop that. But you see, there are certain things that you begin to look at why the masses are suffering, why people are going through a lot. I'm not talking of 36 million, I'm talking of 36 billion naira just in 2024 alone on travel expenses. The Esther codes are there and other stuff just like that. Beg your pardon, just spit out of your gut and forget about it. So, but what I'm saying is this: the cry of the motherless, the cry of the orphans, the cry of the impoverished, the cry of the fatherless, the cry of the jobless, in a country where you get out of high institution and they rock you out like pack of cards, and there's no job for you. And these are youths, very strong. If you don't engage them, they engage themselves in some vices or what have you. And we're running after them to put them back in dungeon, to put them back in prison, to put them back without trial. But if you ask very well, majority of them there in the prison are people who have not done anything. They just combed into that. And yet they've not been brought forward for a fair hearing right before the government. They are suffering. I saw the prison picture a couple of days ago. Look at them. They look like crickets, just naked. And they pile them, it's like a bunch of roses. And if you ask questions, what pushed those people there? Some of them is hunger. But the people looting our treasury, national treasury, they are meant to walk out there free. No justice. What a government. Are you sure you are still in Nigeria? I leave that for you to answer. So you just got to follow me. I'm trying to hit at something very, very passionate here. And I hope you could just follow me. So, God is working. I just believe that God is working and He is not finished yet. So let this truth settle deep in your heart, because God is still working. Though you may not see all the gears turning, though you may not hear the sound of every movement, but rest assured, He is orchestrating everything for our good. God is connecting hearts in high places. He is positioning helpers. He is softening policies. He's accelerating divine outcomes for you and me. And this is the season where that took all those decades is going to happen to you within days. This is the season where those who waited in silence will dance with abundance. This is the season where faith is going to meet fulfillment. So let us stay united and unwavering. Now more than ever, we must remain united in purpose, unshakable in belief. Let no voice of fear or discouragement break your focus. Let no rumor or misinformation derail your anticipation. We're not just a community strong and formidable. We are a movement of destiny. Our unity is one of our strength, and our patience is our weapon. Our faith is our greatest currency. Let us continue to speak positively. You are not healthier than the words of your mouth. We are a movement of destiny, and our unity is our strength. So let us continue to be on the same vein. Let us lift each other up. Let us hold hands in prayer and praise, because what is coming is bigger than individuals. It is for the collective rising of everyone. So I speak to you today, not just as Prince says, but also as your fellow believer, your fellow dreamer, your fellow expectant citizen in this noble journey And I have seen glimpses of what lies ahead. I've heard it. I know it. I felt it. I felt the winds of change. I've heard the rumblings of divine shift. And I'm here to tell you, we're almost there. We are almost there. So let this message not only uplift your heart, but let it fuel your readiness. The time of rejoicing is no longer a faraway promise. It is a present reality that is knocking at your door. So honorables in the house, the prince and the princesses, brace yourselves, celebrate in advance, dress for the season because it's going to be loud. Speak like one who has received by faith. Yes. Speak like one who has received. Stand tall like one who is already elevated on that platform. Because when the announcement comes, and it's going to come, you're going to remember this moment for a long time to come as the final pause before the floodgates are swung open. Thank you, brother. Thank you, sisters, for your endurance. Thank you for believing with me. From all of us walking behind the scenes, from every prayer that rises in honesty that has been prayed, from the resilient heart, from everything that has been done behind the bars, we say just get ready to dance. Get ready to dance. Get ready to move. Get ready to move. Moving into the ambience of the glory of God that will liberate you from all the shackles of poverty, shackles of incapacitations, landing you into the ambience of His presence. And I think we are nearer now than we ever started. It is your time. It is your season. So with all information I'm getting from the echelon, I want you to understand that the coast is clear. The coast is clear. So if you have been sobbing, this is not a time to sob anymore. It's a time to testify before your miracle lands. That's to tell you that you're just at the doorway where the impossible begins to become possible. I love you. Princess, it loves you. Today, the first, we clock 26,000 strong. And you're one of the strong men, the fortress here, the power shift here, the strong, the abilities, the pillar of this ecosystem and this platform. We are an ecosystem. Even within this platform, we're just like an ecosystem within an ecosystem, a subset within a set. Oh goodness. God bless you. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but then I just feel so strong in my spirit, with a heart filled with gratitude and a soul that is inspired by hope, a spirit strengthened by this divine assurance that I need to greet you all this blessed evening. I stand not merely as a voice among many, but as a witness to this remarkable journey that we have walked together in partnership, holding my hands, holding your hands, and this divine plan of this season of fulfillment, which is now at hand. It is the season that we are waiting for. So as we launch into this week, today is that lead day within this lead week. May it prosper you. May this week deliver for you. May it be to your service. But as you go about this week from today henceforth, you will jam miracles. You will locate your man in destiny. Every man has a man in destiny that will bring out the color in you. Divine assistance for easy acceleration in human form. And that is my prayer for you.